Hello, Mr. Lee here. All right, so today's lesson, you're going to be learning and applying something called the triangle sum theorem. Okay, so let's start with the definition. Pretty straightforward. If you have a triangle, uh, all the angles in the triangle, when you add them up, right, there should be three of them. When you add them up, they should equal 180 degrees. Okay, so this short little video is going to basically show a proof of that. Okay, it doesn't matter what triangle you have. You can draw any triangle you want. This is just my example, but all the angles will have to add up to 180. Okay, so this is why it works. And actually, let me explain what you see here. All right, do not worry about what is written here. Okay, this is basically some programming, some different equations and inequalities that help create this visual. Okay, so you don't have to worry about all these numbers. Just focus on what's kind of showing up in this visual. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is actually highlight all of these angles. Right, there's three angles in the triangle. So here's the first one. We'll call this 1, we'll call this 2, and call this 3. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually kind of separate these angles out and then put them down here and line them up in a very specific way. So here's angle 1. Okay, that's the first one on the left. I put it here. Here's angle 2. And what you're going to see is I'm actually going to connect the vertices. Okay, that's a plural word for vertex, right? So there's a vertex here. There's a vertex here. I'm going to connect them all in this single point here. Okay, so there's angle 1, there's angle 2, and then we'll call this angle 3 up top. And this one's going to be the hardest one to visualize. But if you can imagine this rotating 180 degrees, it kind of flipping upside down, it should fit in this little nook here. Okay, so this is the third angle. It's going to fit in that area. And the reason I'm doing this is because now we see the straight line. Okay, we see a straight line here. We see these three angles creating that straight line. So there is our proof already. All the angles in a triangle have to add up to 180 degrees. All right. And again, this was just my example. You can try with any triangle. It's going to give you the same results. Okay. So that's what we're going to apply today. This is video 1 of 2. So stay tuned for the next one.